Today I want to talk about the leader state. So in the earlier video we talked about consciousness and the different areas inside of consciousness, like the state of commitment, state of trust, confidence. And to me the leader state is a very special area that we all have, and that it can be cultivated. The thing is, a lot of us just don't use it. And I'd say if there's one thing that we can see that's different about leaders and everyone else, is that leaders have the ability to make decisions without all the information. So how do they do that? That's a combination of intuition, but also really when we think of what the leader state is, it has something to do with the ability of holding a commitment that's bigger than a commitment just for yourself. So in a previous video, we talked about what is commitment and this kind of ease of getting things done when you're aligned with your own vision. And what a leader can do is get a lot of people aligned with his or her vision. And so then, just like your own personal commitment it clears the way for you to take action in a peaceful way. And the kind of leadership I'm interested in is peace-based leadership. I'm not interested in a military type of leadership which works by oppression. So the kind of leader state I'm talking about is leading through resonance and alignment. So in the leader state, you're able to hold a commitment for your whole community, whatever that is, whether that's your neighborhood, your town, your state or province, your whole country, or even the world. You know, there are people that have global commitments and they work from that perspective, and they create this resonance and alignment with others so that the whole collection of humans that are being called and attracted in this commitment are working in an aligned way. And they don't need to be pushed or cajoled. It's also, of course, the leader's responsibility to find the money to make all this work. And that's why the leader state is so important for the people in the Make My Nut community, because they're looking to provide benefits to more people than just themselves. And so that's going to require, whether it's in business or some projects, it's going to require cultivation of your leader state. So that's really the essence of it. But the thing is, the leader state is not really from the mind. It's informed from the mind because the mind collects information, but at a certain point, the decisions are made about a future state. And most people who look at what leaders do often think that, well, they're lying about the future. And I think that's a lot because a lot of politicians, their whole mode of living is to lie and to kind of convince people. And so that doesn't really come from the leader state that I'm talking about. The kind of leadership and leader state that I talk about requires a solid base of integrity. And yes, we can't know for sure that the future will happen the way we envision it. And part of the way we speak is to help people understand that yes, failure is possible, but that it's worth trying and that it's worth working together, as opposed to generally the politicians. They promise goodies for people in order to get votes. And once they're elected, they go back to whatever they're doing. So that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about true alignment, and really, as a leader builds their community, one of the things that makes those communities work is making sure there's something for everyone to do to help move the whole goal forward. Not just give money, not just vote, but really participate. And the most powerful leaders that I've met in my life, what they've done is they were able to transfer their commitments to, in other words, to leaders around them. So they were able to really expand their capacity. And this, of course, is happening right now in front of us. We can see it when we look. We can see that the leaders of the world are able to delegate their leadership. So, that's really a great skill. If you can cultivate leaders and cultivate a shared vision among them, and then allow them to take responsibility, and when I say allow, I mean a true leader will want that responsibility. And so you're distributing responsibility and commitment for the end goal throughout your leadership team and the community, and you're constantly creating pathways for the people in your community to evolve and take on more and more commitment and more accountability for the end goal. So thanks for listening, and if you'd like to get more involved in learning from me or being involved in my leadership projects, leave a message below or look in the notes and connect with me. Thank you.